back attached to Buddy here. And oh, of course it's not going to give me his front winch point now. Give me one of the ones that's slightly off to the side, but, you know, like front side kind of thing. But it didn't give me the very front one. Yeah, I was too close for it to even show up as an option, apparently. I was like, really? You're just not going to let me have it. Tell you, it's amazing how many winch points this little truck has on it, though. Uh-oh, you stuck? Alright, let me drag him up the hill and I'll come back and grab you if you're not freed up by then. No, why would it do that? Oh. Alright, I'm doing a Yui. It'll be just like it happens with me all the time. About the time I get back down there, that's when you'll get freed up. On the move again, are you? Yep. Like I said, I'll get ready to come back down there, and you'll get freed up. Come along, my little friend. Yeah, I mean, it would have been convenient, you know, this gateway over here on this end that's blocked off by the avalanche. I would have rather seen them have you clear that and make that the other avalanche to the mountains. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yep. Yeah, I'm good. My truck just decided it wanted to shift at that point in time, and it was not in a shiftable position. So it went up and right back down again. Yeah, we actually just passed the hour mark. We've got like half an hour, 35 minutes till she said she'd call back, but I figure anywhere in that time. Yeah, but the PlayStation actually will pop up and tell you when you get down to 5 minutes from the hour. It pops up and starts showing you the timeline. I already hit the stop and start again button right as you were reloading. Right when you got the last one back on your truck, I stopped it and restarted it. The dumb thing is the share factory that it has on here for rendering your videos tells you that you can have a video up to 80 minutes, right? But when you go in and you actually hit the render button, it won't let you do, it says no more than 60 minutes, but it's actually 59 minutes and 55 seconds is your max. Yeah. We're going to leave Buddy right there. I'm kind of thinking set the extra sand off to the side over here. No. Right. I shouldn't need it, but you're at least within hollering distance if I do. I got to back up to the fuel trailer too and top off a hat a little bit. Already used up half of the trailer. Yeah, the gal said my upload speed should be over 10. Like my last speed test that I just ran was 2.15, but my download was all the way down to 20.57. I paying for it's unlimited. It's supposed to be I can't remember off the top of my head. It's like how they figure it, but it's supposed to be unlimited and super fast business class stuff. So, all right, okay. What are you ruffling about, dude? I mean, it was only your own tail.
Yes.
All right, back down the hill. That would have been too easy. So, thinking. Up here, recycle plant, not far away. You can get empty containers there. Might be worth grabbing empty containers to take over to the tower while we're here. Hello. So I just had a crazy thought. While we're here, might it be worth us both grabbing an empty container to take over to that tower? Because the fallen power tower? Because once we drop the empties off, it cleans the tower up out of the road. So that gives us road access, even if we don't complete the rest of it. The second part is bringing them back. Well, is there? Which one was that? That one was. No, it's not that one. Yeah. No, first part is deliver the empty containers. Yep. Second part is then bringing the filled ones back, and then you have the coiled tubing trailer, and then after that is metal beams and all that stuff to build the new one. Yeah, and because it disappears as soon as you drop those off. I mean, we're on this end of town anyhow. um, yeah, about that. Yep. I keep forgetting when I get onto the paved roads to turn my all-wheel drive off. um, I let's see now. Sitting here at an idle, I'm at 0.7. Turn it on, I go up to 0.8. So it's not a huge difference. Oh, then I put it on the platform. Silly me. Fortunately, when they're empty, they are maneuverable. Yeah. At least get him back across the water. Yeah. Yeah. Some of the mechanics, I think, are a little off. Because even realistically, yeah, you would probably end up downshifting at some point, but I don't think you would downshift quite that far. You might drop a gear or two. Right. Anybody that's driven knows you don't downshift or upshift in the middle of the hill. Got him? All right. Now I can put my all-wheel drive on. I always find it funny how Dogs like to go get their food and come back and bring it over so they eat it in front of you. What in the world? That freaking rock. One rock right there that you catch. You're trying to avoid the worst part of that. You always catch that one rock. Strategically placed. Aha! Go to the left, I dare you! Oh yeah, I'm sure of it. No. The the gal that I was talking to on the phone from T-Mobile, she's asked me if I was watching the game. I'm like, no. I was actually watching a video of a woodworker guy that was redoing his garage, trying to make it more functional. He's like, ideally, you'd want a shop, but shops are expensive. Yes, they are. I've thought about clearing my garage out and parking the truck outside and moving all my woodworking stuff into the garage because there's more space. But I also hate brushing snow off of my truck in the wintertime, so. That's right. Don't you slide off of there. Sam, don't bump my thumb when I'm driving in a precarious position. Especially when I'm looking at the camera from the side. You make it? crazy when I first started playing this and I was watching MJ's videos and how many times he'd show it like driving from the front looking back at the truck or from the side. I was like, man, I don't know how these guys drive like that. I could never do that. Now I find myself I do it all the time. Oof. Had to stop. My phone's been on silent. Usually, I feel it vibrate when it's on the arm of the chair. But I wanted to make sure that I didn't accidentally not feel it vibrate. Well, I haven't had too many issues where I've had to rely on that, so. It'd be kind of hard to say. Yep. Yeah, because he's got to go into town. Yeah. I didn't think we cleared this first one, let alone the other. Maybe we already did the other one. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I was checking a text message. See, texting and driving is bad even in video games. I always laugh because, they got all their laws about texting and driving and stuff. But you'll go down the highway and they'll have their big digital sign that'll tell you, for road construction information, go to this website. So, wait a minute. I can't send a text message and drive, but I can surf the internet and drive? All right, I'm out of the box. Hey, that was quick. Sometimes it's a real quick load, and other times it's just like any day now. That little sign there that says Selton River State Park on that thing. I went through there with a when I went through with the truck on the back of that trailer, the crane truck on that trailer. The crane hit it, and it sends that sign just swinging. I was like, "That's a nice touch." Well, I'd flip my turn signal on, but I don't have any. I think that'd be a cool touch, but I don't know how they would integrate that into your controller for console players. Uh huh. Yes. Suppose your left when you do your left bumper, you've only got your square, your triangle, and your circle that do anything. I don't think there's anything that your X button does, so they could, but that would only give you one of them. Um, no, square turns all-wheel drive on. Triangle is diff lock. On Xbox, I think it's your X button. PlayStation, it's a square. Guess they could change your R1 from being just your handbrake to hold the R1 and then go through the same buttons. That would give you a whole other set of buttons to use. Um, I don't know if we did the bridge or not. We might have. Uh, will, will it show as fixed if we look at it on the map? Do we? What? Do you know what the name of that contract? What was the name of that? Nothing under Northwest Heritage Builders. Yeah, I'm thinking we don't have that one. I think we got to take the scenic route. Yeah, it's grayed out on the map too. So yeah, we got to take the scenic route. The way is clear. Yeah. I think that's the one I stole the wooden planks for on the other save. Because I was like, that's a little more important than that north bridge. And I almost wonder if you restart the north bridge one, if it'll respawn wooden planks. Because, yeah, if you remember in Season 8, there was that one contest where you could get the containers you needed for the task by just respawning the contest every time. That could be worth looking into. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you get too close to the left-hand side, you're going to tip. You get too close to the right-hand side. The part that I really don't like is the going around these rocks. Not so much the breakaway part, but when you get into the curve and you got that one set of rocks on the side. Uh-huh. Which is coming up right up here. Well, it's the rocks on the inside that you actually got to ride up over them when everything tells you to go around them. And if you try to go around, you fall over. Mm-hmm. Ah, yeah, that tree. Yep. Oof. Sudden downshift. Downshift and a screeching halt. There's my 5-minute warning. Yep. That'll be a good effort for a couple hours of gameplay. Come on, up the hill. I do like that you can have like multiple different contracts going at the same time. All right, gateway's clear. Yeah, That's what I was doing, why it took so long for me to get rolling once you pop through. And it was actually the backing out of the map, because you hit the circle to back out, and it's like 3 different times you got to hit it to back out of each stage individually. Because, well, I got so used to expeditions, you have to circle out of it, because if you hit the map button again, it doesn't take you out. Which I did hear a rumor that they are going to do a set of Snowrunner controller layout for expeditions to get rid of some of that confusion stuff. So that could be nice. Oh, right in the wall. Blow the stop sign. Yep. Got a road to clear, folks. All right. Lifeline. Lifeline. Yep. Get my little goodbye thing in here real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really like what you see, feel free to share, comment. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And we will see you next time.